Okay, and now that everyone has seen just how broken these weapons are, it's your call as to whether or not I keep using them. I actually had a plan for how I was going to use them, but whatever works. I didn't think I was going to be able to charm him out of ever doing anything. Okay, we can now participate in the Stray Grunty quest. Always nice. The Holy Palace title match.
An Ida signal at the title match. Could Sirius have something to do with her?
Sirius is the Emperor of the Holy Palace tournament, the level 50 to 100 palace. The title match would mean Sirius was fighting.
Come to think of it, he and Alkaid were fighting about something earlier. Maybe she'll know what's up.
And he'd always acted a bit pompous, really. But he was not the kind of person to act that feral.
Guess I'll go look for Alkaid.
And now we get to go look for trouble. Alright. The first Crimson Versus.
Crimson versus.
I say Crimson VS. Whatever. Ooh, 22 wins, 2 losses. Heck yeah. Got some new cards here. I actually, checked just before. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. And by getting enough cards to have a complete horizontal row in the full listing, we get another card. Ooh. Heck yeah. Okay, that's a unit, that's a shield unit. Alright, nice. I did check the win records and whatnot from the deck that I had up previously, just before I started recording, and I changed my third deck to include Gaspard instead as my general. There's a button around here to do something. There we are. I used to have Sakubo, but Sakubo is 10 to 10. Gaspard is 11 to 15. There is no downside to using him instead. He's an overall better card, so I used him. And then I actually had won, since a good number of matches had gone on, a decent number of cards, so I have a full proper shield deck now. I'll worry about tidying that up later, though. Take a look at some of the cards we got here, though. I got Haseo, the Terror of Death. Still got Balmung there. Got any neat ones? Still got Mistral. Don't know what that is. Alkaid. Sora. Shino. I think we had that one before. Anything new or fancy? We got Orca. Orca of the Azure Sea. And we got freaking Tri-Edge. Magus. These are cards in a game that everyone is playing. I mean, I know they made them for the player, as in not the people in universe, but still, should they be putting avatars on publicly distributed cards? Let's see here, what else is neat? Kite and Aura, heck yeah. Elk and Mia. Adorable looking Gaspard. Haseo and Bo. Got like 3 Adderley cards now. Got... oh, wrong one. Still got some Tabby. Some Zelkova and Kaede. Bordeaux. Black Rose and Scathe. Ah, well. I'll detail all of these probably near the end of the game. Probably in post-game, actually, once I get all of them. I'd say my win record's looking pretty good, though, so I'm not going to tamper with anything. I'm just going to leave that one go as is. So, let's head on into the world and see if we can't find Alkaid. That was quick.
Alkaid, there's something that I want to ask you.
I see you! Come with me on an adventure!
What?
Wait, you... What the...
The area words are... Let's see... We'll make it Theta Severe Unclean Great Ants.
It looks like I better listen to her, for now.
Well, alrighty then. So apparently we're going on an adventure with Alkaid. So let's go ahead and invite Alkaid to the party. And then who else do we want to invite? We have options. Syllabus, Gaspard, Pyros. The syllabus is already yellow, so maybe I'll go with Gaspard just so I have some mage support. How are you looking on equipment there? That is level 42, level 40. That's gonna be an awesome weapon that I'm not gonna touch, so... Level 42, what does Syllabus have on? You know what? I don't care. You know what? I don't care. Let's just, onwards to a dungeon.
Alkaid.
Alrighty, so we're going to the end of the dungeon. Okay, we're re-equipped the Twin Blades already. As it turns out, we didn't really have to do much looking for Alkaid. She was apparently looking for us. Well, saves us some trouble. Now, you'll see me still using Gale Blade reasonably often, despite having much more powerful skills. This is mostly for the sake of conserving SP. If I really want something dead, then I'll probably use the higher ones. Now we have 2 teleport pads to choose from. I'm gonna go with the higher one because I seem to remember it having less enemies. And this this dungeon is packed with enemies. Now, as lengthy as this little bit's going to be, this would be the perfect time for a dungeon rant, and I don't have a dungeon rant prepared. I don't have anything to rant about. I am sad. I guess I can give off the standard, I don't want to say the standard warning. Standard precaution. I guess I can say the standard thing at the start of... that I did at the start of the previous Let's Play. Which is, I would like to remind everyone that I know exactly what I'm doing. You do not need to give me advice and tell me how to do things. You do not need to say, oh, do you know about this? Because that would be great if you could do... or because it's so much easier if you can do this? The short answer is yes, I do know about that. I'm gonna go ahead and say now, if you're ever curious if I know something or not, if you ever have to start a comment or a message with, I'm not sure if you know or not, I'm just gonna say now, go ahead and assume I do know it until I either ask a question or make a fool of myself. I'm more than willing to make a fool out of myself, if it means I don't have to listen to people telling me how to play this game. Because believe me, I know what I'm doing. Alright, there's the general precaution. After that, I don't have much. People have been asking for, or people have been suggesting that I put the Crimson Versus stuff. I say Crimson VS a lot. So you will probably hear me continue to say Crimson VS instead of Crimson Versus. Oh well. But people have been suggesting that I put some Crimson Versus information up on the forum, so you know what deck I'm currently playing with. Yeah, so you know what deck I'm currently playing with and what my win ratio is. And personally, I think that's a great idea. I'm all for it. I just have to stop being lazy. I'll probably put it in when I update the forum thread after this update.
This is a piece of cake.
Okay, now this right here is actually where the two paths would converge, but we didn't have to fight many enemies to get here. Oh, you'll also notice on the mini-map now there is a little red dot trail where you have been. That's also something that was added in Game 2. Now, against small enemies, I completely understand that I'd probably be better off... Why is Alkaid... Because she's on Rage, that's why. That's why she's completely out of SP already, and we've been in like 4 fights. Why is Rage the default? Why? I mean, it's a simple thing to fix, but... Oh, well, I guess that makes them the most useful in battle, but... Oh, well. Dead Mask. Another dead mask. Now, these guys can also, much like the goblins, they can, and the chickies, they can summon more of their friends to come join them.
You're open.
So you could be there for a little while. Especially if you're not using these weapons and these fights are actually a little bit harder. These fights aren't necessarily hard with, but I will admit I'm happy I'm using the weapons now just to be less time-consuming. Get up! Get up! So, yeah, let's see here. Something to talk about the forum there, so we got that coming. I'll try to handle that and not spend forever and a half talking about Crimson Versus on the, in the videos themselves. I was thinking about maybe making a segment, like at the end of a recording I'd put that in, but it kind of breaks the mood sometimes when maybe some epic stuff happens in that video. It's like, oh man, great big event, great big important emotional event happened. Then card games. So, I don't know about that one, but we'll see what happens. Who am I hitting? You? Let's hit you. Nice thing about having the two weapons is if I run low on SP, I can just break out the broadsword. And I need to start counting my combo. Because I'm getting very bad at timing the things. No! Why did the last hit have to kill him? I wanted to Rengeki him. Let's see here. Other than that, same old of people generally people not paying much attention. Let's see here. I guess I could talk a little bit about Katamari Damacy in that regard. Because, let's see here. In video 1, I said I'm not shooting for 100%. I'm not getting all the Prince's cousins. All I'm going for is getting all the presents. And I've had like 8 people ask me over the course of the videos after that, are you playing this 100%? If so, you'll have to do this to get this one particular cousin. Which, again, is more people telling me how to play the game. That's another argument altogether. That's something else to talk about. No, wrong enemy! I thought you were dead! He's dead. And now you will be too. Nice camera angle on that one.
Come on, there's gotta be someone better.
And I guess that combined with, that I said I'm only counting votes on the forums, and I had so many people voting in the comments to the first video. That got straightened out, though, so y'all are awesome for that. You actually listened to me the second time. Now, another conceivable change between the two games that I'm not as positive if they made the change or not. Certainly troubled by Sirius there, Alkaid. Dudes! Oh, dudes!
Damn, this is bad.
Oh man, that was actually a perfect opportunity to test it out. One thing that I found really irritating about the camera in the first game... Ow. Thank you. The thing that I found really awesome about the camera, or that I really hated about the camera, it was not awesome, not in the least, was when you started a battle normally, like not getting an advantage, the camera would turn around and face Haseo from the front, so you could see a real neat, cool shot of him pulling his weapon out. Now that's all great and stuff. But then when the actual fight started, the camera stayed facing Haseo.
Come on, there's gotta be someone better.
Dudes. Yeah, so the camera would turn around and face Haseo from the front. So the start of battle, first thing you have to do is real quick rotate the camera around. And I'm using a Fairy's Orb, because I have no idea where I'm going. Where am I? There I am. It doesn't matter which way we're going in the end. Let's go down. Actually, you know what? I'm going up, because when I played this previously, I went down, and I want to see if up is any different. It's probably littered with enemies. There you are, Gaspar. Yeah, we see the camera stays behind Haseo there, which is all nice and great and stuff. It's just the regular battles. And I guess the issue is, thanks to the first game, I now habitually rotate the camera around at the start of a battle. Ow, I didn't think that hit me. Oh, he hit me. Oh, he hit me too. There, dudes. Yeah, I now habitually rotate the camera around at the start of a battle. And when you do that...
I didn't even break a sweat.
I didn't get the Rengeki in, darn it. More dudes. No, but chims. And I could use some chims. I love chim hunting in this game. If you approach these correctly, you don't even have to do anything. They don't even run. The chims just fall into their feet. Oh, darn, they actually had to run for that one. No!